Yep, just another day out in the garage. Brought to you by, I gotta put another transmission in. So in the last video I put out, the short one, basically something went pop in the other transmission. There's no gears in it now. So now we need to take that one out and put that one in. But before we do that, we need to put in a new front seal. Go ahead and get some fluid in the new torque converter. And basically get this prepped to go underneath the car. So dead surface tubes coming out. I'm going to take one of the transmission lines off over here. And basically get this thing ready to go. So now, let me get some fluid in the torque converter. And hopefully I don't make a big mess. And maybe I have to take out the box first. There we go. So we're going to slowly start adding some fluid in there. Usually it says between a quart to 2 quarts will hold. I think the last one we managed to get 1.5 quarts in it. But we want to let it soak in there, get moved around. Because you don't want a dry converter. Quickest way to burn one up. Got the old lines off of it. Got the dipstick tube off. New torque converter is in. So basically she's prepped. What I do now is get it right there and get it installed, but there's things I got to take apart first. So let me get on that. Well, hello everyone. It's the next morning. Back out of here in the garage, getting things set up, ready to go. And gonna be a lot going on today. It's already hot. I've got that blower going. We got this little fan going on underneath. And not only going to be removing the transmission today, Ethan's going to be working on the cop car. He's going to get some much needed love. New struts, new shocks, new plugs, new oil pressure switch. So yeah, it's going to be a lot going on today. I already got him set up with a canopy, as you can see. So we're just going to be tag teaming. So I'm getting ready to go underneath, take some stuff apart, and I'll be back with you. Okay, got the passenger side exhaust out of the way. Right now I'm in the middle of draining the pan because I want to get all the fluid out first. There's the cross member. In the meantime, Ethan's over here working on the 050, replacing the MDS plugs.
The 5.0 with the 5.7.
There you go. And found out that the O-rings on the old MDS plugs are a little bit on the dry side. As he sticks a hole in his finger with a screwdriver.
Well, this one ain't wanting to come apart, but that upper O-ring came off and then just
Hard as a rock.
broke like plastic.
And then the bottom one is pretty flat too. So I got these for him, I think, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
For his birthday present. And these came from MMX. These are the bullet aluminum with the high temp O-rings in it, which now he's putting in there because it was kind of like doing its own self oil changing. So it was just all these were leaking, just getting all up there on top of the block and just making its way back to the back. So he's fixing those, changing them out, and then he's gonna get the new gaskets on the intake, get that back on, change the spark plugs, and that's gonna be phase one of getting the cop car back together, and see how long he gets today with it, considering it is hot out, and see if we can at least get the front struts on, or maybe we might do the easy part and just flip her back around and get the rear shocks on first, and maybe save the front struts for a morning or an early evening. But I was just informed that he is having a bonfire tonight at his place, so that means he won't be here. So I'm going to get back underneath the car. Hopefully I can get all this buttoned up to where at least I can get this thing dropped before he leaves, and then possibly tomorrow try to get it back up in there. So let me get back underneath the car. So Tranny is officially out from underneath the car, and I'm tired. But Ethan got the new MDS plugs in on the cup car, so that's all good to go. So that's all back together now on that part. And he put his bore scope down through here, and nothing is leaking, so that's a plus. So that part of it is done. Next thing is the spark plugs, and now I'll take care of everything up here. But like I said, man, between him doing that and me getting the transmission ready to drop, I'm done for today. So other than that, guys, see you in the morning. Next day, and we're sitting here moving stuff around. Ethan's not with me today, so I'm doing this solo. So we got the old transmission out yesterday, set it off to the side. Managed to drag it over here using my good old trusty straps. And well, those straps came in handy again. So most of y'all know, if ever y'all pulled these nag ones out and moved them around, they're not exactly light. So I was like, how am I going to get this thing underneath the car and get it up on a jack? Because I don't have a whole lot of height to deal with. So anyway, I do have it up underneath the car. And now as you can see, I have a strap set there. So what I did was I utilized the toe mount holes on each side, put a strap underneath the bell housing, and then ratchet strapped the front of the tranny upwards to a point that I can get back here with some blocks. Use my pry bar, pry the tail end transmission up to the point I got it up on the jack. And to say the least, that took a little bit of work. So that's where we're at right now. So now I'm going to try to get the transmission positioned into place and kind of get it close to where I need it at. So see y'all in the future. Finally got her in. So all the bolts are in on the bottom. Still got to plug the tranny back in. Exhaust pipe back on. Got to hook the dry shaft back up. Plug in a couple of things. Then up to the top, a couple more bell housing bolts, and then fill up with tranny fluid. And hopefully she works. And I'm gonna call it a day. So I'll be getting back on this here shortly. Once I get everything back together, put fluid in it, make sure she goes in gear. Once again, we'll take it down and try to drive her a little bit. But other than that, I will see you in the morning. Here I am. I got in the garage today and trying to get some stuff buttoned up. I still need to run to the auto parts store, get some transmission fluid and a couple other things before I get this thing fired up and see if it goes into gear or not. But in the meantime, I took a break from that and started building my exhaust. And I'm going 3-inch for this. And I went online and man, not cheap. So I decided to piece one together myself. Bought the Y pipe online, bought the mufflers online, got my 3-inch pipe pieces here locally. And so this is what we got right now. And looking pretty decent. And it took a little bit of work. Had to cut the pipe in here, bring them out a little bit, re-weld it. And definitely gonna make a difference. Now, is my welds the best in the world? No. Is it gonna come apart? Nope. And it ought to sound pretty good. The other day, Ethan and I put the mufflers themselves on the mid pipe and kind of gave it a real deep, nice tone to it. So I'm kind of looking forward to how this is going to be. Now, as far as getting the tailpipes out the back, I'll probably go take it somewhere, have them do that part of it. You know, that way I'm not buying a bunch of pieces of pipe and trying to make bends and everything else. But at least for now, I'll have some type of exhaust on it. And if I don't have time to get the tailpipe sections done, I'll just put a couple of dumps on it for now. But trucking right along. So let me go to all the parts store and I'll be right back. It's been a long day. So, as you can see, the car is not in here, which means it moved underneath its own power. So I got it sitting outside running. Make sure everything's kicking in, thermostat just kicked in. And got the exhaust underneath it. Still not done yet. Still gotta get tailpipes made for her. But she's not sounding too bad underneath. So right now I just got them clamped. And then like I said, just gonna have to get some tailpipes made for her. She's back up and running. Goes in drive, goes in reverse. Now we just got to get it tuned. So, other than that, I think I'm done for the moment. I'm going to give her a bath and clean the inside and out. Call it a day. But I appreciate y'all following along with this. As soon as we get tuned going on it, we're going to drive it down the road. Get some data logging done. And hopefully get this thing dialed in. But that, guys, you have a good one, a safe one, and I'll see you down the road.